Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The New York Knicks come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for the Knicks, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Taking a look at Boston. They come into this game too, Greg, with everything to play for.
And Kevin, let's be honest, this is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. They need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Well, that's the thing about Towns. You hit a 3, and it's the big man who gets revenge on the other end.
And White kicks to Brown. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart finds Brunson. New York moving the ball around. And it's Towns missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Towns with the steal. And here they come. Bridges dishes to Towns. And here is Hart. And it's off from three-point range. And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Lock at 6. Brown the pass to Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Bridges against White. Bridges kicks to Towns. Now here's Hart. He's covered closely, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Brunson outside. Fires for 3. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
Here's Holiday. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Towns. Brunson with it. He's picked up by White. With the second effort, and Towns finishes inside. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Brunson against Holiday. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this is the thing about Holiday. He keeps coming at you.
The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys, they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Hart, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bridges passes to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Brown. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Over in the corner, Brown. The three from Tatum. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. That's short off the rim.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Hart. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Bridges. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray. Bridges has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
White against Bridges. White the pass to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3. And it's White missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hart the pass to Bridges. And he comes up with the deuce. Bridges has got 8 points.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And so it's Boston with it. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. They get it back.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
White setting the pick for Tatum. Left side, Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
And he makes the first.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Brown drops them both.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Now, here's Hart. 5 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Now Payne. Achua with it. Payne up top. Back to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown the pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Pass to Achua. Payne with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Payne kicks to Hart. Here's Achua. Releases. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Pritchard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And here is Hart. He's got 5. Robinson a screen on Tatum. Over in the corner, McBride. A three-pointer, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Pritchard's got 5 now.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Payne kicks to Achua. Pass to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. McBride's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Pritchard. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Now, here's Hart.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Payne. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Payne hits them both. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. No one covering. Brunson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New York. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Pritchard. Five to shoot. Pass to Hauser. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Beyond the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson outside. Back to Towns from downtown. Out to Bridges. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside, Towns. Connects from three-point range. Towns has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Bridges, no one around him. That three off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
And he's good on the second.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Anunoby. Still yet to score. Here's Brunson. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Now Brunson. Anunoby with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Boston trailing. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Horford dishes to Tatum. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Unloads.
Some hard-nosed defense from Brunson. He will just stay connected defensively.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Robinson up top. Brunson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Anunoby. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Outside Towns. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby passes to Towns. For 3, Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Kept alive. The kick out to Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Ball's knocked loose. Robinson finds Brunson. Oh, Anunoby in position. Pass to Tatum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tatum's got 15 points.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
New York's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a new group in for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Boston, Hauser's checked in, and it's Brown in for Jason Tatum. Payne looking around. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft, Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
And Towns drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now here's Payne after the miss from Derek White. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by 4. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Brown. Some solid defense from Hart.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And here is Achua. Left side, Towns. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop it?
Brown against Hart. Brown kicks to White. Screen by Porzingis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Holiday.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. And here's Payne. Here's Towns. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. .129 left now here in the second. Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. There's the triple. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Knicks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And it's Payne in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Payne's got 5 now. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Holiday, the pass to Horford. Now White. Pass to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Hart. He's got 5. Back to McBride. Towns, a screen on White. The kick out to Towns. Puts it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Now it's a 3-point Knicks lead. Here's Brown. Some solid defense from Hart. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Boston Celtics.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. Now here's Towns. 6 to shoot. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Here's Brunson. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Porzingis inside, defended by Towns. Now here is Holiday. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Hart. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Tatum against Bridges. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tatum's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got the first points of the second half here for the Knicks.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Oh, Tatum in position. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 6. Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Hart. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cans it from downtown.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brown kicks to Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Hart the pass to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Relentless effort from Towns inside, powering through the contact.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, White. Right side, Porzingis. Pulls up on the elbow. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, that's nice clock recognition from Porzingis, making sure he got off a quality look.
Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. Offensive rebound, Towns. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Brown outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby has the open look. Here's Hart on the wing. Anunoby. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Holiday surveying the floor. Brown outside. Holiday against Brunson. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
On the wing, Bridges. White covering. Hart with a screen on White. Outside, Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
First free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside, Towns. Here's Anunoby. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 10. Outside Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
New York shooting is leaving something to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. Outside, Towns. From deep, Brunson. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson kicks to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tatum's got 23.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success, feeding him when he's ready to fire.
New York shooting well. They're at 45%. Bridges outside. Towns finds Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Celtics trail by 12. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. And that one falls for Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Robinson against Horford. To the inside. Here's Brown. Over Hart. That misses off the backboard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Towns for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to Pritchard. Driving to the basket. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard. And another miss by Boston. New York leading by 15, and Brunson has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. In the corner, Horford with it. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brunson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Brown. 8 points for him. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. A floater, and that one is good. Brown's got 10 points. And the Knicks with possession here. Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He has 7.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The Knicks leading by 13. Brunson outside. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. And so it's New York, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
One shot, then when we make a miss, run and run through so we get some spacing. Make the game easy.
You know, guys, we hear a lot of coaches preach all this. Tom Thibodeau wanting defensive rebounding and then faster pace on offense.
Yeah, and that shows you he knows the pulse of his team. He knows that they're not quite energized. Their play rises to a whole nother level when they are.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Hauser. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum on the wing. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 12. To the right side. Towns for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Brunson outside. Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Celtics trail by 16. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. The Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Boston. Both good from the line that time. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bridges against Holiday. Hart with a screen on Holiday. Bridges for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Hart. Wow, here is Horford. Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
New York leading by 11. Anunoby outside. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Holiday with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Pass to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Towns finds Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Holiday against Bridges. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Bridges misses. And it's the Celtics ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Looking to get it going. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Pritchard. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Tries the spin move. Sinking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
New York leading by 9. Pass to Hart. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. Launches it. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Tatum over Hart. Tatum no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
For 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Exceptional timing on that rejection. Love seeing Towns this aggressive on defense.
On the wing, Anunoby. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Tatum on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Robinson's checked in for New York. The Celtics also with a sub. White's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. No good on the 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Tatum. It counts. And the foul. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
What's up?
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Hart. Now here is Robinson, headed by Porzingis. Here's Anunoby. Doesn't go for him. Boston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Holiday's fiery, tough to keep up with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here's Brunson. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Holiday against Brunson. 4 on the clock. Over Holiday. Brunson, good. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Tatum against Hart. Tatum no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Holiday. Brunson with a head of steam. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Celtics trail by 4. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Hart. Porzingis passes to Tatum. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. Anunoby, a good look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anunoby's got 11 in the second half. .107 left in the fourth quarter.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now. Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
One shot.
That one falls for Tatum.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Brunson scanning the floor. Taken away by Holiday. There's Porzingis. Brown the pass to Porzingis. Out to White. And here is Brown. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Anunoby outside. Robinson a screen on Brown. And taken away by Brown.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Boston. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
And here's Tatum for three. Count it.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
So a close game sees New York take this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Karl Anthony Towns, you look so calm on the block. What has that focus been like for you?
Just being patient, waiting for my shot to come, not really forcing anything, but also being aggressive.
And you do both very well. Thanks, Kat. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.